Paul, congratulations on another 3 points. You must be delighted going in 10 minutes to go and we're down 2-1. What's your take on today's game?
Well, it was a strange game, obviously played on a very, very bobbly pitch, and I thought we overplayed and we had a lot of possession without really hurting them until we made the substitutions, really. Played a lot in front of the back three and it was quite easy for them there. Number 5, very good player, cleaned up most things, won his headers, won his tackles. And then, you know, we've conceded 8 goals in a week and every one's been a silly error. And I've talked about it at half-time, we're going through a phase in the season where teams are punishing us when we're making individual errors. So hopefully that'll change. We're just managing to scrape results, and that's where it was, because at 2-2 they could have had a penalty. Josh Barrett nicked a lad from behind, and other day it's a penalty to them and we lose 3-2. So just pleased that the ref didn't give it, and we got the penalty for handball at the end, and Callum's come off the bench and stuck it in.
Yeah, great finish from Callum. There's a lot of the Taddy fans obviously travelling again today. It was a great turnout, but a little puzzled with your selection today. Can you talk us through that?
A little bit puzzled. Wanted to give Lewis another run. I thought his 2 finishes the other night were brilliant, so we wanted to have a look at Lewis. Carl's just back from suspension. He's been ill. He hadn't trained for last week. He trained this week, so it was nice to get Carl back on the field. Big Danny was always going to be a handful at Maltby, and we just thought we'd go with a bit of pace up top with Josh, Lewis and Vinny with his trickery, really.
Great strike from Lewis to get us back in the game.
Lovely finish, yeah. Yeah, it was a great finish, going away from goal, far corner, yeah, great finish.
Left foot into the bottom corner.
Yeah, looks a good player, does Lewis, very quick. Obviously he's not the type of player that's going to do a lot of work coming backwards, but going forwards, he looks lively and a threat.
Yeah, we got off to a bad start. So can you talk us through their goal?
Well, again, it's just individual decision making and errors. You know, we've won a free kick in the right back position, and for some reason Milner's picked it up and played fast to George, who had 2 men on him, and then he's panicked and passed it square straight to Cushworth, and you know, Cush don't miss chances like that. So again, avoidable mistake, an avoidable goal, and it puts you under the cosh when we were so dominant for the first 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Lewis gets us back even, and then we go 2-1 behind.
Yeah, it was a strange one. Den dropped off and maybe kept the kid on side, but you know, one of those again. He's got him behind in the right back area, ran in, and the left foot finish I thought was missing, and it's stanched it. And what can you do about things like that? It's a great strike, but probably should have been offside, or we probably should have had a better line. Lack of communication, really.
What did you say to the players at half time going in 2-1 down?
I didn't think they'd played that bad. I just thought they'd played in wrong areas, and they weren't getting it into Josh and Lewis over the top. A lot went into Vinny's feet, but we never looked like creating much in that first half. And I just said about, you know, we're having a moment where things are going against us, and we've got to battle our way through it. We've got great character, and we've shown it again today to keep going. We are a fit team and we never stop, which is a pleasing thing, but it's just nerve-wracking as a manager. You know, you want to put teams away a little bit more easy. But like I said to you, Jimmy, it's end of the season now. You're into the final third, and it's about the points. It's not about performances anymore. It's getting the results.
The performances worrying you at all or not?
Yeah, they worry you, of course, because we've got a lot of players and you're trying to juggle things around, and it is difficult. You know, a lot of players will think, I should be playing, he shouldn't be playing, this, that and the other, and I don't want a bit of uncertainty about team selection creeping in and anybody talking behind backs. We've got to stay as a group of people together, and if we've got a problem, we talk to me and we talk to Mikey and Si. I don't want any backbiting.
You've definitely got some selection problems. Got a fantastic squad. Is it a good headache or not?
Well, it was a lot easier when you've only got 15 to choose, but now when you're leaving Brownie out, Sparksy out, Danny Stimson was ill today, Nathan was suspended and Paddy suspended. You know, we've got a big squad of players, and it is quite hard to juggle it around. We could have done with another left-footed player though.
So Josh Green, did he slot in there at one point?
Yeah, Josh slotted in when we scored the goal. I've told him he'll probably make a decent left back as he gets older. So he probably would do with Josh because he's comfortable on the ball, and he'd probably give you a heart attack though playing at left back. But no, it's going to be tough, and we've got a good week to prepare now for the biggest game in the club's history. So it's nice to still be sat top of the league, and these teams have still got to catch us.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on Highworth now? We've had them watched, and what are your thoughts going into the big game Saturday?
Well, Macca went down. Spencer went down on Wednesday and watched them, and he's given us a report and said they're quite a physical team, a bit like the old Ghoul team. So says that they work extremely hard and don't give anything away, and they're quite clever and cute in what they're doing. So they've got quite a few of their players booked and one lad sent off. So we're going to have to keep our discipline, that is for sure.
So all the preparations ready down Friday, staying over, and then ready for the big game. Yeah,
it's going to be big for everybody. You know, we've got a lot of fans will be travelling down. Yeah, which is unbelievable because it's a long trip, but we're going to need them. We're going to need them, and the objective is not to get beat at least. So they're going to want to get to Wembley as much as we want to get to Wembley. So it's who wants it the most on the day, and we're going to have to stand up and be counted. Everyone's got to stick together, really.
Fantastic. Well done, Paul. Good luck this week, and
Cheers,
good luck
mate.
Saturday.
Thank you.